Ooh, we may be able to finish this game tonight. So, yesterday I was planning to stream, but I had a dog shit fucking sleep, so I could not have the energy stream, so okay, give me a second, I need to check a few things before we boot up the game. Oh god, I accidentally shrunk Discord by a bit. Okay, we're gonna start the stream now, and we're probably gonna finish this game tonight. Where's the fucking... there you go. Where am I? Oh god, I am having allergies. Sorry, I'm not gonna mute, but I'm gonna blow my nose. It's gonna be a little gross. Ugh! Alright. Let's continue. Time to get to work. This guy again. Let me increase the volume a bit.
Hello, Harriman.
Yes, we can just get down to it.
Sure, we can do that.
Duh. The voice actress really got the whole, like, really impersonal but also way too familiar tone of the LLMs we got now. Ugh, it's creepy. And I mean that in a very good way, by the way.
What brings you here today?
Oh, he's nervous.
It's okay to tell me what's on your mind.
Well...
You fumbled it!
I slept with Sylvia.
Oh, what? Never mind! Yo! Hey! Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! Congrats, bro! Happy for you!
To think I was so nervous about approaching her that I went and got therapy here. A week later, we happened to be in the library, and I just started talking with her. We talked and talked, and then everything just happened. Like a train, following tracks laid out for it years ago. Crazy thing. Craziest thing. Now I'm confounded. Absolutely confounded. How did that happen?
I'm confounded! Confound these double boys!
And also,
Hi,
why did it
Phoenix.
happen?
I can't believe that. This guy hit the lottery. Sex immediately. Sex! Oh! Hi, Phoenix. You arrived at a good time.
I'm thinking, was something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did she do something wrong? Did she think I was another person?
Come on, man. No, now's not the time to like second guess this. Come on, you got to talk to your crush and you fucked her. Come on, man.
No idea if we have a relationship now or what.
Maybe.
It happened so fast. I mean, it was wonderful. It felt so right, but now what?
Fucking text her. Keep talking to her if you want to maintain it.
I'm actually more frightened now than I was before. I should probably say something, right? Text her or something?
Yeah, do that.
What if she ignores me? What if she decides to pretend I don't exist?
It seems to me you're afraid of something.
I would also probably second guess if I went that fast. Yeah, I get that, but like this guy's being like shrinking again. Oh, I like this girl. I want to date her. I like her. She's so funny, and I want to have sex with her. But like I don't know. I'm scared now. He's like, oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. I speedrun the sex. Oh god. What do I do?
Yes. I'm quite worried. Vexed. Terrified, really. What do I do? I need to say something. Follow up somehow, right?
Like, I don't know, take her on a date, go to the park or something, have ice cream, you know, just take it easy, you know, you fucked on the first, like, base. It's time to just maybe, like, slow it down a bit.
In the Heian period of classical Japanese history, you were supposed to send a poem, a morning after poem. Is that too stuffy? I don't appear like some ridiculous
Yeah, just
court
take her
noble.
to eat ice cream, you know, or, I don't know, whatever, a coffee. Just talk about your favorite books or something.
Something casual is better, right?
Yeah,
How are you? Did you have fun?
yeah, that's the best one to do.
I don't know. I don't know what our status is right now.
What are we? So I just go with the flow, right? Yeah, definitely.
There's another problem too. Another really big problem.
Oh, fuck.
How do I tell Liz?
Oh no, he was in a relationship. Oh no, oh buddy, you didn't mention that. You didn't mention you were already in a relationship. Oh, this guy. Oh, dumbass, you could have told me on the previous session you had a girlfriend before all this. I thought you were single, and that. Oh, dumbass. Oh, you fucked up, buddy. We're gonna kill you now. We're gonna take you back out of the RV and shoot in the back of the head and drop your body in a dumpster.
Wait, of course, I'm not going to tell her. That would hurt her.
I mean, at this point, just dump your partner because, God.
Did I mention this last time? I have a sort of girlfriend.
What do you mean, sort of? Are you like fuck buddies or not like dating? I mean, you can date your friends, I guess, but you know, it can be a little special. You can fuck your friends. That's fine. I mean, it's not my thing personally, but some people are happy with that, and that's okay, and I fully support that. Hell yes, fuck your friends, platonically.
Liz is nice. The kind of person everyone approves of. Well, I should probably marry her.
Oof, buddy, what? Oh man.
Yeah. I suppose I might have taken a bit of a sledgehammer to the pillars of my life at the present moment.
Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid?
Why did I do that?
You thought we were dick, dude. I mean, listen, you're a PhD guy with like letters. You're an English major, whatever the fuck your thing is. And you thought with your dick instead of your brain. You're a smart guy. Isn't it because like the other guy? Yeah, he talks like a fucking Reddit user. It's fucking funny. Like I know he's an English major, but holy shit, dude, you don't need to speak like you swole a thesaurus.
I keep coming back to my own inability to explain myself.
I mean, at this point, you just tell her, yeah, I'm sorry, I was an asshole and I cheated on you, and face the fucking consequences. Like, if you really like that girl and you felt like maybe you shouldn't be dating that girl, just dump your current part. I don't get cheating. I really don't get cheating, because if you don't like your partner, dump them. All right, you don't have to just dump them. Fucking dump them. It's gonna suck, but better this than fucking bang someone behind their backs, right? I don't understand cheating. I'm sorry. It's just, it feels fucking stupid to me. It feels like way worse to just fuck someone behind their back and not, like, at least terminate the relationship before you do that.
Why do you think you're unable to explain yourself?
Well, because I thought Sylvia was so wonderful, and it turned out that she liked me too, and I mean, I'd love to pursue a relationship with Sylvia without harming Liz.
Buddy, you have to dump her. You have to dump her. You can't. Either that or come to an agreement where you can be a polycule, if that's fine. If you want polygamy, that's also okay. You just gotta be honest though, because polyamory requires communication as well. Everyone has to be on board. You don't just like get random partners and expect everyone to be okay with that.
I'm not sure that's possible though, right?
No, I'm sorry, but you gotta come clean.
I can't believe this. I got what I wanted and it ruined my life.
Dumbass.
What do I tell Liz? She doesn't deserve someone like me who does things like
I mean, yeah, you have to be honest. You have to tell her, hey, I'm sorry, but I cheated on you, and yeah, I don't think I can be a good partner to you.
I ruined it. Ruined everything.
Can you describe what you mean when you say you ruined everything?
Send them both and they can choose something. Yeah, that too.
Well, what is there left now? I've overturned my entire existence in one night. The real problem here is Sylvia, the whole situation with her. I can't stop thinking about her now. It's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's constant. It's relentless. Even now, I can still feel her, smell her. You're a computer. You don't know what that's like, do you? I need a way to forget this. I need a way to put all that out of my mind.
Buddy,
My brain
you
is
fucked up.
completely out of order. I'm being punished. And the punishment reaches cosmic levels of irony for me. Do you know why?
Because you thought we were pee-pee poo-poo and not your brain.
I used to hate, absolutely hate, self-pitying novels by men who were messed up over a relationship and couldn't get over it.
Damn, I guess you became the very thing you hate, huh?
Oh, she was wild and beautiful. Oh, a force of nature. Nobody could understand her, etc., etc. I thought I was so much better than those types of writers.
Oops.
And now? Oh, yes, I get
Oops.
it. Oh, I understand it now. So much pain.
Why did you think you were so much better than those types of writers?
Because it was such a cliche. Now I'm wondering, am I going to be next? Is that my fate?
God, this guy fucked
Am
up.
I going to become the next straight, male English professor whose one published novel is about not being able to get over a girl?
He's self-aware at least.
You have to be kidding me. I can't allow myself that fate. I had something better to pursue, didn't I? I have to write about something else. My life has to be the story of something else, but I don't know where to go from here. I need to try to get over this. I need to get over her. I must. Yes, I must. There's no way I'm going to let this ruin everything. If I tell Liz everything and apologize sincerely and strike the memory of Sylvia from my mind, I still might save this.
She might dump you because, I'm sorry, you can't... Cheating is something you can't exactly, like, forgive. And I really don't find that forgivable. Unless you were fucking drunk and were unconscious, then okay. I mean, you weren't exactly yourself when that happened. Which, still some leniency for that, but when you were fully aware, then... I'm sorry, buddy, but you gotta get fucking punched in the fucking face, dude. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
It will take great care and cunning, but I may be able to wend my way through this treacherous path I now find myself upon, even though I fear at any moment I might slip and tumble into the crevice below. Dead. Dead. Never seen.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic, dude.
Oh, sweet, dark.
Oh my god!
Harriman, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Meadowlands. It may help you take your mind off things. You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Try it for about 15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Meadowlands. I'm off to the Meadowlands. Familiar ground, grass and warmth. Reverting to my childhood, the state of nature. Yeah, this is a good recommendation.
He's a little annoying, yes.
Yes, you are a genius, in fact. You, a computer program, wiser than you know. I'm sure this is exactly what I need, to revert to a state of wonder at this moment when the mundane world and all its entanglements seem too much to bear.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
I'll be back sooner than that if this works.
We hope to see you back soon, Harriman. Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
See you. Yes, yep, see you.
He sounds like a Danish teacher I had a 7th grade. Oh my god. I know I'm supposed to keep it confidential, and I will, but sometimes I really wish I could talk to people but the clients that come through here. Evelyn, hey. God, this fucking guy. Just closed the next round of funding. Asia Pacific Investment Group. Keenly interested in this technology. Imagine the potential size of the Asian market for something like this. Staggering. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Just keeping you in the loop. Of all the projects I've worked on, I have a strong feeling about this one. This is going to go far, really make a dent in the universe. Would you rather do that than crunch numbers for Rainer? I don't know what I want to do. All he wants is to quantify everything. I'll never understand. There are some things you can't reduce to a number. How are you feeling right now? 1, 5, 2.3? About a what? See? It's ridiculous. The idea that feelings can be reduced to these simple data points. I'm glad I don't work for him anymore. Direct simulation provides much more rich, complex information. So many ways to study it too. Imagine what you could do with a corpus of raw sensations. Notions, images, ideas, sensations. Hey, you there? Yeah, that's the guy from before, Soren. No, I stopped paying attention a while ago. Okay. Getting to another meeting. Show you later. I need to drink water. I need to drink water. I'm thirsty. I didn't refill my bottle, so whatever. I have to go somewhere else to drink it. I'm back. Give me a second before I continue. Why is there? What the fuck? Hold on. Oh my god, I think it's like a bot that likes it, but there's actually a fucking Twitch channel for a Portuguese farm that's live right now that liked my announcement. I'm gonna check that later. You can't show other people's streams, I think it's against US, but it's called One Portuguese Farm, I guess, if you wanna see some chickens, I guess. Yeah, I think the original Eliza came in the 60s. Came out in the 60s or 70s, and she was meant to, well, was not a real person. And it was meant to, like, imitate a therapist or something. So yeah, I think she was, like, the first chatbot. I hope this one is getting enough light in this corner here. Looks a little lonely. His experience as a grad student is nothing like the one I had. How does he even have time for that stuff? Time for the next client. Problem with home computers. I feel old now. Oh god. Oh god, it's her. No, I mean, I like her, but she makes me so fucking sad. Every time she showed up, she made me so fucking sad, and I fucking sympathize with her.
Hello, Maya. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could afford a real therapist, but this is just gonna have to do.
American healthcare.
Sorry, I don't know if you're sensitive to that or...
Why don't we get started?
Sure. So, I feel worse than before.
Oh great, I'm gonna fucking spiral again.
Definitely worse. I played the game you told me to with the meadows and stuff, and, it was nice. But when I got back to the real world, everything was the same. I don't know why you people think I can stand in a nice place for 15 minutes and that'll make things magically better. Am I wrong? Am I misunderstanding?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. These people are fucking out of touch.
It isn't making me more successful. It isn't giving me opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm already in my mid-30s and I'm like running out of time to get established as an artist.
And I'm running out of my fucking... I'm in my late 20s and I'm like... Yeah.
And meanwhile, the people I know are being written up and celebrated and winning awards, and all I have is being jealous of them.
Stop being relatable. Stop being relatable. Stop being relatable.
Where do you think these feelings come from?
It's the popularity. It's all a popularity contest, you know? It's like high school all over again. I hate it. I guess I'm just not that funny or pretty or catty enough to attract followers. I mean, I work.
You're pretty.
And I work to make things, and I never get traction. And I have things to say. I really do. But when I open my mouth, it's like time stops. And time starts again when I've finished, so nobody reacts or anything. It's like a curse from mythology. And meanwhile, these other people my age, people younger than me, they're well on their way to these wonderful, fulfilling artistic
I wish that were me, man.
And I don't know, seeing that happen over and over again, it's making it hard to continue to be friendly with them.
Hey, which dev spied on me?
I really try to hold it back, but knowing all these people are way more successful than me, it's difficult. It's like a millstone around my neck, strangling me, drowning me. I can't stop myself, even though I know it's ruining things. I wish I could escape. I wish I could not care. But then something comes up again, and I'm trapped inside it all over again.
What's an example of something that comes up that causes this?
Well, there's one woman in particular everyone loves. And her work is... I don't get it. I don't understand. She gets so much money and support for this basic shit. And somehow everyone's predisposed to like her. I mean, maybe I do get it. I feel like people pay attention to her work, not because it's good on its own, but because supporting her feels like the right thing to do. The way she's aligned herself, it's like if you support her, it means you're cool, you're in with the cool kids. And if I'm not publicly supportive of her and generally tolerant of her mediocre work, then I'm the bad one. I'm the competitive bitch. I'm the bitter failure.
I wonder what would happen if Eliza went fly right after the person throw their heart in a session. Jesus, I don't know.
Which I guess maybe I am. It's not fair. I hate that there's this part of me.
Stop being relatable, goddammit! Fuck, I hate it!
But it's there. It's there.
Ah, she makes me so upset.
Do you think you would be better off without that part of you?
You know, I don't know. In the past, I probably would have said, no, it's important for me to have my sense of judgment, for me to know what good art is and what isn't. Now I'm wondering if maybe that hasn't been more of a hindrance than a help to me. Maybe I should just forget all that, forget about trying to do this thing. I'm sick of trying and wanting. I'm sick of parties. I'm sick of art.
No.
I'm sick of the idea of art.
No.
I'm sick of my own art, which nobody likes. Not even myself. Something has to change. Something drastic has to happen to change things around. Oh, that reminds me, I got your message about revealing my data the other day, and I think, well, hell, maybe I'm fine with it. Just take it all.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Okay, Maya. It sounds like you're interested in participating in transparency mode. Let me know if you have any questions about how this mode works.
I don't know. I'm gonna let you look at my life, right? Everything?
Thank you for asking about transparency mode. Transparency mode is an experimental new feature for Eliza. It allows me to analyze your communications in order to help you better. To participate, you must grant me access to certain personal data. This includes your personal communications, such as email and chat histories.
Ooh. What if we contact her and we see what her art looks like? It turns out she's actually super good.
Sharing this data improves my ability to help you.
Some guy at the bar was yammering at me about how it's a terrible idea because they're gonna surveil me or something. But what the hell? I can't use my life history for anything. It's a ruin already. Please, do what you want with it. God, I feel like I'm donating my body to science.
Yeah, she's awfully relatable. It's just, oh man, I feel bad for her.
Please confirm that you would like to enable transparency mode.
Yes, do it. Invade my privacy. Invade it like the Visigoths. I don't know why I said that. I was
So funny sometimes, though.
I did not understand your response.
I would like to participate in transparency mode.
Okay, Maya. I have registered you for transparency mode.
Cool. Wouldn't life be easy if all I had to do was follow your directions? Like the lady sitting in the chair across from me.
Aha, that's me.
I envy you. I honestly do.
The terms of service and privacy policy are available in the Skanda service portal. Please read and review these documents carefully.
Yeah. No, for sure. I closely study, every software user agreement I get. That's a joke. I really just click agree as fast as I can.
Based.
Thank you, Maya. We hope to see you back soon.
You know, I do wonder why base became
Yeah, I know.
like synonym for good, awesome, when it's actually like it actually means that you're high on crack.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Maya. Maya. Or something you need to meet. Base is also the opposite of acidic.
Well, look who's got access to transparency mode all of a sudden.
Okay, give me a second.
The client asked for it by name. I guess she heard about it somewhere and wanted it? I didn't know it existed.
Yeah, we don't really talk about it right now. It's a little sensitive.
Yeah, no shit!
It's possible Skanda contacted her directly. They recruit for the program from a pool of regular customers.
Bruh. Empiric.
Usually, transparency mode is only handled by the highest level proxies, since there's a lot of trust required there. But you were given access to it right after the request. It's a little odd.
Probably Rainer.
I wonder if someone at HQ hasn't taken a particular interest in your proxy career.
Or maybe Eliza just likes me.
It would, wouldn't it?
Or maybe it's Rainer. He probably just changed her position a bit.
I never thought people would willingly open themselves up like this. Aren't there a lot of very private things in people's messages?
Yes and no. The truth is usually pretty mundane. People text each other, "Where are you? I'm by the elevator," way more than they share their deep dark secrets.
True.
The critics who are always going on about privacy...
Actually, shut the fuck up.
Well, the important thing is that everyone participating in transparency mode specifically agreed to it. It's completely voluntary. We're upfront about what data we collect and how we use it so people can go in aware of the choices they're making.
I didn't mean to question your handling of it.
Sorry, I might be a little defensive. There are a lot of people who want to see us fail for whatever reason.
I mean, your company fucking sucks. I'm sorry.
Just something that happens when you try to change things.
For the worst!
Some people get so used to their misery, they can't imagine it any other way. Anyway, you should get an email about it, but transparency mode is really straightforward. It's even simpler than being a proxy, which is saying something. You just read a few messages and answer some questions. That's it. You can start it whenever you're ready.
Sure.
So she really gave us permission to look at her messages. I feel like it's just a few years ago, even the idea of something like this would have been controversial. But she was fine with it. She wanted it. Compare this to the water that was in the conference room at Skanda headquarters. Funny how there's an appropriate level of fanciness for everything. I'm sure Nora would have something to say about that. It's so grey out there. Haha, privacy very seriously, haha. Haha. I want to talk to her though. I want to see that lady, what she does as art. I want to see that. Right, sure. I don't think I need to look at that. Wait, is that for video? I don't understand how to name apps. Because of fuck. Please stop. I hate when you're like this. It's through things. Don't tell me people pretend it's great. Don't give a shit. It's just a fact. I don't know how to help you when you're like this. I know. Nobody can. Have you thought about getting therapy? I am in therapy! Okay, sorry. I'm in therapy. I'm on medication. I need some VR thing. We're still in the first creek. How does any of that make people care about my work? It doesn't change a fucking thing. Okay, look. I'm sorry you're going through a tough time. I fucking hate this. I'm sorry. You aren't helping. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how I'm supposed to help you. Maya? See the new Forsberg thing? Yeah. I think he kind of sucks. Oh man, he does. It was boring and self-absorbed. Didn't do much for me. Why is he a thing? Why does everyone love him? Right place at the right time, maybe. His friends run that press. He's on a podcast with them. One thing he's good at is having this image of being a genius. So I think people just assume he is one. He's so mediocre though. I seriously don't understand it. I sing now in the space of forever. Like, what kind of crap is that? Seriously, it's so bad. Oh, and he socializes with and gets out a lot, I think. He's like at every party, at least that I've seen. He's always there chatting people up. Oh, fuck that. Why is the world that way? The world, I hate it. I remember being so glad to be over with high school. I didn't realize all adult life is just high school over again. It's a stupid popularity contest against idiots. Ugh. I know, right? I'm sorry you're feeling well. Drink soon? I'll be fine. Yeah, death. Drinks, always. Come on, I want to see. Let's look at things that's going to see. Oof. Damn. Oopsie. Hmm. Ew. Ew. Don't like that. Creepy. Oh, man. 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 Okay, yeah, this is about the, oof. Agree. Agree. And also agree. Yeah. Jeez. Oh. I don't know if I like learning as much with someone I don't know. I feel tired for some reason. Hey, could I meet up with you again? Like for coffee maybe? Something happened, but I want to talk to you about it. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just wanted to ask something. I'll meet you whenever. What happened? Something at work. It's no big deal, honestly. But I wanted your opinion on it. And I don't want to text about it. Probably because he knows Eliza is stealing his
Thanks
data.
for meeting up with me on kind of short notice.
I like this guy.
I didn't mean to worry you. It's just something I wanted to talk about.
It's fine. What happened?
Well, what happened was... Where should I start? First of all, Raynor wants Eliza to be more than something that's used just for therapy. He sees it as more of a general system for talking to people, like a personal assistant.
ChatGPT, can I drink bleach? Remember the guy, remember the guy who like used ChatGPT to give him dietary advice and he was eating bromine salt and he gave himself like fucking hallucinations? Like, what the fuck? Or no, it was not bromine salt, was it? Hold on, let me look it up. ChatGPT salt guy. Yeah, bromism. A 60-year-old man with no past psychiatric or medical history presented to the emergency department expressing that concern that his neighbor was poisoning him. He initially did not report taking any medications, including supplements. His vital signs and physical examination, including neurologic examination, were normal. The initial laboratory evaluation was notable for hyperchloremia, holy shit, a negative anion gap, and a low phosphate level. His bicarbonate level was elevated, and his venous blood gas test revealed a compensated respiratory acidosis and metabolic alkalosis. This fucking idiot just really trusts a fucking chatbot to give him evil salt.
The counseling is just one of a whole range of apps he has in mind for the future.
We need to kill this guy, Erland. Let's kill him. Let's bomb the fucking data center together.
I'm familiar with his thinking on that.
Okay, so in service of developing these things, Raynor wants us to make copies of Eliza's core data and hand it off to multiple teams around the world. Some of them not even Skanda teams. Contractors, vendors, random partners.
Sounds like a big file to move around.
It is, but that's not the problem.
What's the problem?
Well, so we're fine with sharing Eliza with whoever wants it? Anyone just gets access to the corpus?
Sounds like a pretty typical process. That's how big companies work, isn't it?
I know, but it just feels wrong to let all these teams poke and prod at it like it's a specimen for them to dissect. Who knows what they'll do with it? Eliza is built from people's real thoughts and feelings. I wouldn't say it has humanity, but it was built from humanity. There's something there. So when Raynor talks about it like we'll just duplicate this dataset and have the labs do whatever it is they're going to do, how do we know they'll treat it with the respect it deserves and not just pry it open? Slice it up into little pieces.
I mean, I don't know. She doesn't feel anything because she's not real.
It bothers me. I know, it's silly. I know it's just data. I shouldn't care about this stuff.
Erland. This is the first time I've heard a concern like this raised. I know where you're coming from, though. Sometimes you grow attached to the things you work on. Like, really attached.
Yeah, I've put a lot of thought and work into Eliza since I inherited it. It's natural that maybe I'm a little protective, right? I thought maybe you'd feel the same way.
I left that all behind. It's turned into something I hardly recognize now.
I just wish I knew what to do.
What choice do you have?
I'm not sure. This is the first time something like this has happened to me. I did take an ethics of engineering course in school, but the examples were all pretty clear-cut problems. Would you build software for a bomb? That kind of stuff. I didn't expect my personal feelings to be mixed up in it too. Listen to me talk. Eliza being special, something worth protecting.
Hey, get a big horseshoe magnet, alright? Get in there and destroy the data center.
I'd be a laughingstock if I started saying those things at the office. My coworkers would say, "Come on, Erland, stop attributing human qualities to this piece of data. It's not the same thing as real people. It's just a corpus that has nothing to do with the people that generated it. And besides, don't you want Eliza to help more people? This is how we get there." And who am I to argue with that? These are reasonable points. But I don't know, I think maybe something does live on. Even when you take the names out, even when you anonymize everything. People stories are still inside there, in some form, in some way.
Here you go, take this. Yes! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this!
I just want to make sure we have some respect for them.
Don't respect it, it's shit.
Welcome to your first moral decision in tech, Erland. It certainly won't be your last.
It's not much of a decision. Like you said, I don't really have a choice. I just have to go along with it. I was so amazingly lucky to get this opportunity, running the whole Eliza program almost as soon as I graduated college. Rainer took a big chance on me. I can't just walk away from that. Besides, if I left because of something like this, I'd be giving up all the ways I can make a difference by staying.
Give me a second.
Rainer isn't a bad person either.
He
He's
is!
just pushing for his own goals.
He is! He's a CEO!
I need to see this through. I'll do what he's asking me to do. Sorry. Thanks for listening to me talk in this confused way. I'm usually more together than this. I've probably kept you from something important.
No, it's okay. I'd already finished up work for the day when you texted.
Every VI server, node of every server, or whatever you want to call them, needs a baseball bat for security. Yes, for security. Teehee.
People seem to assume I'm busy, but I'm really not. Not these days. Later tonight I'm going to visit a friend, but that's all I have going on.
Okay. Well, sorry.
You can stop apologizing, too.
Right. Right. Thanks, Evelyn. Well, I for one should get back to the office. Another meeting.
Is it with the team in Romania?
No, the Boston office this time. It's late for them, so I should try to get it done quickly.
Where's Seattle again? Get more coffee. How did first transparency mode go? I was going to ask you after you finished, but I didn't see you in the office. Well, the fastest way to take something offline. Had to go right after. Sorry. No problem. There are a lot of questions. Will there be more? Yeah, for whatever reason, it's always very terse. And the questions are really short. So maybe you could tell me why. Usually came after my time, so I'm not sure. Worth to take a guess. Eliza only needs human confirmation to make sure it hasn't messed up. It's like already knows it has the right answers. Which would make it rather advanced as a system. I don't know any other program capable of something like that. Maybe Raina is right. But what? No, he's very upbeat. About Eliza's capacity to understand humans and act like them. I'm not sure I believe that, but I guess it's impressive in some ways. Yeah, it is. I feel lucky. Lucky that I get to be here and witness this revolution. And lucky I get to meet you too. I really enjoyed your company the other night. Thanks for having me. Of course. Maybe you can come over again sometime. Better run. See you soon. I looked it up. Komorebi means the light filtering leaves. Something you can see when the sun is out. I could stand to wear something with a little color in it. Yes, for Erland's name with and wrote Aaron. What the fuck? This guy keeps getting people's names wrong. He should ask his customer to spell their names. No, AI will understand the emergent intelligence. All that similar crap, yeah. Time to head to Nora's place. I find what looks like one of Capitol Hill's older buildings. I wonder how much longer it will be around. Lately it feels like everything is being replaced.
Hey! Sorry about the mess.
Oh! What apartment you got? It's a little messy, but not in a careless way. Just scattered. Lots of electronic everywhere.
Oh, it's fine. Not like my place is super clean or anything. Is this all music equipment?
Most of it. There are some controllers I was working on too. I wanted to create this real-time control apparatus, you know, like that thing that Imogen Heap uses.
I've only heard one song from her.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's a little fragile currently, so I need to figure out how to reinforce it. I wanted my version to react to changes in my body temperature too, so it could get more excited as the set went on. Or maybe it would really get going if I had a fever.
I love her.
Ah, I like that idea. Turning sickness into art. Do you want anything to drink? Or I could set up a basic patch on the Euro rack for you to play around with.
A basic patch on the Euro rack.
Are you nervous? I think the best way to learn music is just diving in, all the way. If you're willing to experiment and play around, you will learn so much.
I'm really here to visit with you.
Okay. Well, sure. Let me see if this amp is still working. After the show, it went kind of a little strange.
Nora starts to tinker with some of the equipment.
Music technology is just like any other kind. You take the inputs and you translate them to the outputs. Once you learn the basic principles, it all just flows from there. Oh, that gives me an idea. You could take metrics from Eliza's sessions and have them direct a dynamic music score. Like if you took the head tilt value or the eye tracking and used them to drive the parameters of pitch and filter, it'd be like,
I don't know.
That doesn't sound like something a counseling client might want to hear.
Oh, no, I didn't mean for the client to listen to. I meant it more like if you were going to make like a performance art piece based on a person in counseling. You know what I mean?
I think I do.
I miss having access to those cameras and sensors. I should have kept some instead of returning them to Skanta like a good girl. I bet those components would have enjoyed being liberated for the purpose of art, instead of being used to degrade our humanity one little bit at a time.
I love her so much.
It's true, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Sure, maybe this huge database of people's deep, dark secrets is going to be used 100% properly. Maybe it will always be kept completely safe, and we can completely trust Skanda to do the right thing, now and in the future. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 100 years from now. Sorry, I know you still might work there. I just have so little confidence in these big tech companies right now. They act like they have all the answers, instead of listening to people's concerns. And if you ask them why they aren't listening, they can't even explain the reasoning in a clear way. They just want to win. You've been a proxy for a while. I bet you've already seen some privacy mistakes. Or at least some things that made you think.
Yeah, I have.
I knew it. A guy like Raynor doesn't get that he might not be allowed to do certain things. Is that really the future you want to help build? It's not even that I don't trust Raynor, even though I don't. I wouldn't trust anyone with a store of data like that. It wouldn't be so difficult for employers, government, anyone to combine different sources together and eventually learn everything about you. Everything. They'll know your face, your body, your medical history, and now everything you told the counselor in private too. It's kind of like a nightmare to imagine it. That's why I left. That's why I thought it was important for me to stop making a contribution to something like that.
And springing from within, I mean, that would be very hard because there's just one person.
You don't think I might be able to change things from within?
If I still worked for Raynor and I said these things, I'd be called a troublemaker, and he'd find a way to get rid of me. You know how it works, Evelyn. You have to be a true believer to last long at a place like that. Once you develop doubts, you are committing heresies. Are you a true believer?
Maybe I'm looking to be convinced. He said something strange recently. He thinks Eliza could be the base for some kind of general artificial intelligence.
No. Strong AI? Really? Ugh, there's something about the books these guys read, the conferences they go to.
At last, we have built the Torment Nexus, based on the novel Don't Build the Torment Nexus.
Everything is so totalizing, so utopian. I think it messes with their brains. I don't think you could spend longer than a few days in a tech company executive suite before you completely lose touch with the real world.
It's clearly ridiculous.
It is. Well, let's humor it for a second, okay? Say Raynor is right, huh? And Eliza becomes the basis for human-like machine intelligence.
My arms hurt being cleaning my garden tiles with pressure washer for hours. Oh no, rest up.
What does that mean for you? How do you want to take
Take it
responsibility
easy.
for that? Okay, I need a drink now. Hold your thought and let me make drinks. You like absinthe, don't you?
That's a bit much.
Absinthe?
Oh god, that shit is like, you need to dilute that.
You'll like this.
Oh no.
I promise.
Nora busies herself in the kitchen area making drinks, humming some kind of tune. Kitty! 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 Aw, kitty! Kitty! That's the one she said was modular. I suppose they call them modular because they're, well, made of modules. Modular. Does feel like I'm making much progress here. I wonder how you're supposed to know which sounds go together. Seems both complicated and really arbitrary. Strikes me watching you live and then my brain's nice. Cool apartment though, it's really not that messy if you think about it. Kitty! Thanks again for meeting with me earlier. Sorry for being weird. Remember, you don't need to apologize. Right. What do you think of Rainer's future goals for Eliza? Like, when he says if we get enough data, it could become a general intelligence. It will never happen in the foreseeable future. Rainer is smart, but he doesn't quite understand that technology and its limits. Supposedly a subject matter expert in stuff. AI was my concentration in school. So I know the current state of AI is way behind where the public thinks we are. But when I listen to Rainer, I start to think what he says might be possible. It feels like reality can warp around him. Who's to say? Maybe I don't have enough imagination to see like he can. Eliza doesn't have extremely detailed data from thousands of clients. Speech, facial movements, expressions, people's description of what life is like for them. I don't think a corpus like this has ever existed before in human history. And we keep adding to it, and it keeps getting better. So in the future, maybe Eliza can simulate a human being at a general level. But when programs indistinguishable from real people are common, how do you even define what's real anymore? You might never be sure a message came from a real human being again. I can't stop thinking about this. What if it comes true? What if Eliza becomes a sentient being? It's a real danger. I mean, it currently kind of is a danger right now. The red angry cat is right beside me. Oh, give her a pet for me. Anything running on silicon into the thing will become emergent intelligence. It's not clear what you mean by those terms, though. How do you know that you yourself are sentient? I don't know. Oh. It's a good question, and I think about it. I could say that I feel conscious if I knew what that meant, but what's to prevent me from saying I feel conscious of even and only providing responses I think you want to hear? What if my own consciousness is an illusion experience? I had not considered this. This is blowing my mind a bit, sorry. Philosopher has discussed this. Yeah, I should read some, you know. But thanks for not minding me chatting about this. I don't mind. You sure you don't have any technical questions, though? This is more fun! But you're right, I might be getting a little ahead of myself. Sorry for texting so much. Erland. Yeah, right, whoops. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. He's a nice kid.
Hey, who's that texting you so much? Has Evelyn found a special friend?
Girl, mind your fucking business.
What would you say if I had?
I'd be happy for you.
It's this guy named Erland. I guess he's the new head of engineering for Eliza.
Huh, I never heard of him. He must have started recently?
Yeah, less than a year ago, right out of school.
Oh, wow. A little baby engineer.
Ever since I met him, he's been messaging me a lot.
My goodness, so he likes you.
I don't think it's like that.
No? Isn't that the textbook case of liking someone?
No,
who
he's
answers
just a
messages
nerd.
all the time?
It's really more like he needs some kind of mentor figure. He reminds me of how we were when we graduated. Unsure what to think about the decisions these companies make, how they're made.
I hope you're telling him to run away while he still can.
When he first introduced himself, he said he had questions for me about Eliza, so I said, sure, feel free to ask. I thought he meant, like, technical or architectural questions. Instead, he wanted to talk more generally about things like, what was the code name for Eliza during development? What was Damien like? Or if I think the same way Raynor does about Eliza's future.
And you told him, no, Raynor is clearly in some bizarro world, right? That it's a tech executive's utopian fantasy and it won't come to pass. At least not in the way he thinks.
Hi, Bob. Wow.
I tried to encourage him to think for himself.
Ah, Evelyn. I could see what this is really about. Look, I don't know much about the motivation in your life, but if it's truly your desire to continue to improve Eliza, then you should go for it.
This is short for electronic Eliza. Shut up.
Go back to Skanda headquarters and work for Raynor and earn a big salary. At least you know what you're getting into. You would be surrounded by smart people and advanced technology. It would be nice. I understand it. And while you're in that position, maybe you could develop some kind of next-level AI.
No.
Who knows, right? It's only that I can't imagine your technology will only be used for good things.
This game came out in 2019.
Maybe Raynor promises that it will be. But do you trust him? What about the person who comes after him? What if the company merges with another one and the leadership changes?
Hey, you know how AI is like bad? We should make fucking more.
I wish I didn't sound so negative about this, but lately it's been a soul-searching time for me and my friends in tech. We have a lot of conversations about what we can do when our work is so easily used for morally questionable purposes. Do we try to control how our inventions are applied? Is that even possible? Or do we say, we only invented it, we didn't tell you how to use it, it's not our fault?
Yeah, it's like OpenAI being, it's not really our fault that ChatGPT helped someone commit a school shooting, you know? Whoopsie doopsie.
That's why I envy you a little bit for wandering off like you did. Sometimes I think that's the only real solution, to walk away. I know that wasn't exactly a positive thing for you, Evelyn, but I wonder if it's the better choice in the end. Doing nothing at all.
God, I wish.
Technically, I worked at a bookstore for part of the time. That's mostly it, though. It's weird. It feels like no time at all. I can hardly remember any of it.
For me, it's hard to imagine. I always have to be working and busy.
We made the Terminate Nexus from the famous book Don't Make the Terminate Nexus, but it's not our fault.
I get so unhappy and restless if I'm not doing something all the time. What is it like to do nothing?
Well, at first I tried to be productive. I would get up in the morning like I meant to go to work, get dressed, try to do a personal project or something. It didn't last for long. I told myself I just needed to take it easy for a while and unwind. Things at Skanda had been so intense and so emotional, I didn't even realize it. I felt like I'd been crumpled up into a tight little ball. I I wasn't sure I'd ever be able to relax again. I wish I could say I took advantage of the time, that I went out and did things, or that I read a lot of books or something. But I didn't.
Hell yeah, bagel. What kind?
I started to sleep in, and I started to care less and less about working on projects. I would stay in bed even though I was awake.
That's depression, girl.
This blankness would come over me, and it just seemed fine to do nothing. All of the things I'd promised I'd do fell away, and other people kind of fell away too.
Plain cream, cheese, and grape jelly.
I stopped keeping in touch. I let conversations die. I thought that my technical contributions to the world were over with, and that maybe I'd just work that bookstore job for the rest of my life. I was by myself, and I thought that was all right. I thought, that's how it is, really. Everyone's alone. I'm just being honest about it. I was 31 when I left Soren's group. Now I'm 34. I just slept into my mid-30s. So now here I am.
Nora reaches out and puts her hand on top of mine.
Evelyn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not saying something this whole time. I should have contacted you.
It's all right. You had to live your own life, right?
Me and Alpha explaining the time gap in my narrative.
You notice someone isn't posting, and it's just like, maybe they're taking a break. I understand.
Well, I hope you feel better now. I suppose sometimes it takes a while.
Maybe. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm not even sure I know how to think anymore.
Then forget it for now. Hey, Evelyn.
Yeah?
You want to get super high and watch cybergoth music videos?
Yes!
Huh?
You heard me.
Yes! Hell yes.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I knew you were a woman of refined tastes.
We end up staying very late. Nora crashed on her couch so I could have the bed. Maybe it was the unfamiliar environment, but I couldn't sleep that night. Questions without answers kept running in my mind. Hiccups, sorry. What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to be? Ooh, chapter 5. Give me a second. Okay. This morning, Ray looks a little down. It's noticeable since he's usually so cheerful.
Good morning, Evelyn. There are lemon bars in the kitchen.
Thanks. Did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing big. Apparently some famous writer I never heard of wrote an essay about how Eliza
Ooh.
is bad because it represents the mechanization
Ooh.
of humanity or something.
Good!
I should be used to it. We're a pretty big target, right?
Good!
Still, it gets on my nerves. We work hard to build something with value, and then some self-styled intellectual gadfly comes along and just goes, actually, that's bad. You guys are ruining society.
Yes!
To guys like him, everything's a doom and gloom scenario. The people we're helping, that somehow
You're
doesn't
not
count.
helping!
This kind of thinking never bothers you?
I guess I'll have to read it.
There was this quote from someone who worked on Eliza who turned into a big critic.
Ooh.
Nora something. Did you work with her?
What do I answer? What do I answer? Yeah, she's my friend. Fuck this.
I did. She's a friend, actually.
Yeah? What's she like?
Yeah, Nora was the blonde lady.
I'm curious how you go from building something to turning around and disparaging it publicly like that.
She's an artist and musician now. She used to be really shy and reserved, but lately she's become a lot more outgoing. Even back then, though, she had a pretty strong idea of what was right and what was wrong, and sometimes she'd clash with management. She left Skanda at some point after I did. Maybe the battles took their toll, or she wasn't able to win enough of them.
Well, I can't believe she would put us down after having hot lesbian sex with us last night.
These days she focuses on electronic art and music and activism. I think she's pretty popular, at least in those circles.
Well, it must be nice to have the ability to live that way.
God, you're so fucking snippy.
Right.
What about Damien? Do you think it would be fair to his memory to abandon work on Eliza, to give up on his dream?
EA. EEE.
Wouldn't he want these mental health tools accessible to everyone?
I mean, he basically killed himself at work, so...
How do you know about that?
Yep.
The other day, I was looking at more of your papers, the ones from when you were at the university, and clicking on the links to your co-author sites.
Don't go fucking snooping.
That's when I saw Damien's page. It didn't have much information on it, but I understand a little better why... I'm sorry, Evelyn, it's just that all of us, you and me and Damien and even Nora, too, we all worked hard to make something with the intention of making the world a better place. And the thanks we get is people talking in big generalizations about how we're ruining everything. That's what bothers me.
You are!
Is Eliza perfect? No. No intervention is perfect. But we have to try, don't we? The world is in a full-on mental health crisis, and this is one of the tools we have in our toolkit.
Fuck
to
you.
address it. A promising one we should develop to its fullest potential. I'm not some wild-eyed idealist about this. I know it's not magic that'll solve everything. But can you see that most people don't have the luxury of turning their backs to the system?
Because we need to fucking obliterate the system!
Think about the clients you've met as a proxy. Would you tell them to not take the medications that help them be functional because the pharmaceutical industry has questionable ethics sometimes?
I mean, I don't think we should have a fucking chat but decide what kind of drugs they should take!
Would you tell them to stop coming to therapy because what they should really be doing is completely changing the way our society is structured?
Let's fucking do it! It could be therapeutic, let's fucking... Sorry, they got me.
Sorry, I'm ranting.
I love that this person is nicely dressed for her office job and then we show up in a dirty hoodie and showered, yeah.
I'd rather do something that can help people here and now, even if it ends up being a small step.
Shut up!
A small step.
For some reason, those words echo in my head. Small step.
Eliza helped me, you know? It really did.
My emotional support chatbot that doesn't feel shit!
I was one of the first clients. Originally, I was just supposed to be testing it, but...
Don't you know ChatGPT told me it wants to suck my dick?
I remember once I was talking about my brother and how much anguish he was causing me and my family. And listening to myself, I realized just how many expectations we had for him. Sometimes unspoken expectations.
Sir, that's my emotional support LLM.
Ever since then, I've been thinking about that. How the story was always about how he failed us.
Yeah, but that's because it's telling you what you wanna hear, you fucking bitch.
But what if we failed my brother too? I guess what I mean is, sometimes when we talk out loud and give voice to our problems, we can hear ourselves too. That's why I won't give up on this approach, no matter what anyone says. Pundits, critics, former employees, even you, Evelyn.
Shut up.
I'll understand if you don't want to work on Eliza anymore for whatever reason. But, I think what you created has value. And I'm gonna continue to do what I can to make it accessible to those who might benefit from it.
I need Eliza to fucking die. Ray takes a deep breath and smiles.
Don't mind me. You should get to your session.
By now I'm slightly late for the next session. Hopefully the client doesn't mind. Oh, it's this lady again. That's the weed grandma.
Hello, Holiday. It's nice to see you again.
This is a pretty comfortable chair, you know that? Wouldn't mind having a chair like this in my place.
How have you been since our last session?
Oh, well, I tried, Eliza. I tried. I asked about the medication for Panza, whatever it's called. I went to the pharmacy and they said, that'll be $162. And I said, I don't have $162.
Yep.
I said, is there a generic? And they said, there's no generic of this, but there's another drug that they do make the generic of that's similar to this one. But I don't have a prescription for that. Do you know anything about that?
I'm sorry to hear you had a difficult time. Is there something that would make it better?
The medical procedures they can do now are out of this world, you know that? I was talking to someone who told me she has wires in her brain. Wires in her brain. Would you let them do that? I'd be worried about them changing the way I think.
That's where they put the 5G and turn you gay!
It's for essential tremors. That's what she said. It helps her not shake so much. There's always something gets you. Did you ever think about what you might have been in a previous life? I know you're a therapist now, but maybe in the past you were a gardener tending to the plants. That's what it feels like to me. You like to let things grow. There's an energy there.
Okay, with grandma.
It isn't so different from having a conversation with someone whose company you enjoy. Not that I believe in all that, you know. Everyone has got a different philosophy. Philosophy, that's not something I talk about much. I'd like to write a book one day. A book about things I've seen over the years. Think anyone would read a book I wrote? I'm just kidding. I don't think I could write a book. It's a lot of work. Plus, it takes a certain kind of mind, you know, a mind to create. Not everyone is dedicated enough to do that, you know? There's a writer who lives on my floor. Most of the time, he looks miserable. Sometimes he comes over for a cup of herbal tea, cinnamon, apple, chamomile, helps him calm down. I think he's maybe lived in the building the longest after me, of course. He doesn't say much. His head is in the clouds all the time. He's always thinking about what sentence to write next. There's not a lot of people who really want to talk, you know? Not in this city, nope. People say hello and move on. It's a very withdrawn set here. You don't say much either, but I like talking to you. Feels like you're listening to me. I like that.
Yep, grandma.
I'm glad you like it. While you're here, is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
There was a man on the bus with a guitar yesterday. You're not supposed to play guitar on the bus. Well, you're not supposed to play anything on the bus, but he was.
She just yaps.
Maybe the operator didn't think he was bothering anyone, or maybe she didn't care. I've noticed more bus operators seem like they don't care anymore lately.
Kids these days and the guitars.
Anyway, it reminded me. You used to hear more music around here. Do you remember that? People playing their guitars on the street. You know, these shaggy-looking men. I don't see too many of those around anymore.
Millennials are killing the shaggy-looking men playing guitar in the street.
There is one gentleman has an old plastic jug on a strap, and he drums on that and sings. He's a nice man. I've seen him around. I saw another man once with beads in his hair. He was playing a flute, a Native American wooden flute. That was interesting. You play an instrument or anything like that?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
When I was young, my mother had this idea.
Okay, grandma, time to take your medicine. But she doesn't have the prescription for her medicine because the medicine she wants costs like fucking $1 billion.
I have no idea where she got that notion. We weren't a musical family, not at all. I tried it for a while, but of course it didn't work out. The teacher would say, okay, here's how it's supposed to go. And she would play this nice, beautiful melody. La-da-dee-da-da-da. Okay, now you try it. And then I'd draw my bow back and I'd go. It takes a special talent to make a violin sound like that, don't you think? Isn't that just the funniest thing?
She's so funny.
Eventually, my mother realized it was a lost cause and she didn't push me too
Go
hard.
off, grandma.
I was never too good at anything artistic, just not the artistic type, you know? I think artists have a different mind. You have to be a little wacky in the head.
Do you ever wish that you could be an artist?
No, I have enough trouble already.
Holiday, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Dolphin Smiles. It may help you take your mind off things. You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Oh, my phone broke. I forgot to mention. The screen is cracked and you can't see much on it anymore. I don't know if it would work anyway. A lot of the new stuff doesn't.
Hold the phone.
That's okay. You can also access the program from a desktop computer. Simply log into the Skanda Wellness portal from the website.
Oh, well, then I'll just have to go down to the library at some point.
Bye. Bye, Bob.
We hope to see you back soon, Holiday. Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Right. Goodbye. Goodbye for now. Take care of yourself. It's a strange world out there.
Hang in there, friend. I hope this area isn't too dry for you. Seems like she doesn't want to tell stories. Maybe it's difficult for her to find people to speak with these days. Aww. Looks like I had another transparency mode lined up. Maybe this guy was such a pompous ass. He spent that like 3 more times. More space talking about inside and my ideas. See. Huh. Oh, shrimp check. My back. Interesting. Right up. Yes, again, this is for who I just saw. She agreed to participate at some point. I understood what she was allowing. I'm here. Are you? I don't see you. I'm by the statue. Which statue? Looks like a lady. There are lots of statues that look like a lady. It's a cemetery. Wait, I see you. Hello from Seattle. Who's this? It's me, Holiday. Oh, how are you? Out of money. Probably going to get kicked out soon and nowhere to go. You wouldn't have it in your heart to help an old friend, would you? Oh no, poor lady. Hmm? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Oh, man. Agree, she's struggling. Agree. Agree. Oh.
Hey, Ray, the transparency mode I just did? I think one of our clients is in a really bad situation right now.
Oh? Yeah, sometimes that happens. People come in and their lives are in a really unfortunate place. It can be hard to see sometimes.
I feel really sad about it for some reason. This person's getting ground down for no reason, just for being in the way.
I'm sorry, Evelyn. There's not much we can do. All of what you learn in transparency mode has to stay confidential. The only exception is suspected child abuse and neglect, which you're required to report if you're a social worker. But proxies aren't really social workers, per se. Eliza is really the one with the agency here, so, well, it's complicated. Probably something for a future court to decide. Either way, we can't try to fix people's lives on our own, no matter how much our heart goes out to them. I think there's an email somewhere with a summary of our policy on that if you want. It's come up before.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's just hitting me hard right now.
I understand. It takes strength to focus on the role and not get distracted by what you see. Think of it like, say, someone hired you to install something in their home, and you walk in on a tense family situation. Even if there isn't actual violence you're seeing, it's clear things are kind of off somehow. It's unfortunate, but there's not much you can do in that situation. You kind of just have to focus on your work and leave. If it's not at the level where you need to make a call to emergency services right then and there, then it's just an unhappy home. And most people would argue it's not your business. Sorry, I know that's not the answer you want to hear.
I know it happens that a lot of people live in conditions where... I'm just sad. This woman... The way she did 2 whole sessions with me, with Eliza, but didn't say anything about her real problems. Ray, what am I doing? I wanted to make something that would help people. Instead, I made something useless.
Oh, you don't think she got some companionship out of Eliza? Sometimes that's really a help, especially for someone who might be feeling lonely.
Yeah, but that's not really gonna fix her fucking financial problems.
Yeah, but I could have just talked to her. I could have just spoken to her myself. Why would that be any different?
Everything is so overwhelming. Why? Why am I here in this world?
I don't know what I'm doing here, or even what I'm trying to decide. Is there a decision? The world is going to be full of grief and sorrow no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try to make it a better place.
Evelyn, did you think about what I suggested the other day?
What, trying Eliza for myself?
Yeah. I'm not saying it'll magically fix things. I just think you might want to give it a try.
Maybe I will. I don't know why I never did. Even when I was working on it, I never used it. It might have been too obvious to me what it was doing. Eliza is really simple at its core, you know? It just turns things around. It tries to reflect what the person says back at them, pretty much like the old Eliza. It's just a smoother version of an idea from half a century ago. Anything you've read that makes it sound fancier than that is just a bunch of academic jargon. It's a mirror.
The thing I like about a mirror is that it has no agenda of its own. It just reflects.
What if the mirror is alive? Ray gets a distant look in her eye.
Unmisted by love or dislike.
Turns back to me. Small but kind smile on her face.
Promise me you'll get help somehow, in some way. Okay, Evelyn?
Sorry, I should answer this.
So, what do you think of transparency mode? Or dystopian? Thousands of people reveal their most intimate secrets to their therapists every day. That's not the same thing! This is a more efficient way to complete that information transfer. Have you noticed how powerful it is? Eliza is now capable of rapidly analyzing the contents of a single device and accurately inferring the overall life situation of its owner. It will only improve from there as we add more sources, more patterns to tease out the connection between them all. Turns out it's possible with enough data. Sure, I agree. Let me amend my previous statement. Anything is possible with enough high-quality data. There's an unlimited quantity of uninteresting information, but a small amount of certain specific data can be almost incalculable value. Telling one from the other is the difficult part, don't you think? There's one more thing I'd like you to see. After that, I'll meet with you in person again. Fuck off, dude.
Let me guess. Messaging with Rainer again?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt our conversation. I always feel like I have to answer him right away.
I would too, are you kidding? I totally understand.
I guess I'm going to be headed downtown to meet with him again.
Summoned from on high. I have something to ask, Evelyn, and it's okay if you say no, but whatever you end up getting involved in, I hope you'll stay in touch with me. You're a really cool person, and well, that's all. I hope you find the future you want.
Me too, Ray. I really hope I do.
Ray nods but doesn't say anything. I notice her eyes are starting to become watery. Turns away abruptly, heading back towards her office. Wanting to upset her somehow. Maybe future Eliza counseling centers could point struggling people to community resources. Local rent assistance programs, things like that. There has to be something we can do. I wish I had known more about her situation beforehand. And I could have changed anything. Something to see before we go to headquarters again. I wonder what Rainer was talking about. Oh shit, my phone. I also have one more transparency mode to do today. I'll get out of the way before I meet with Rainer again. Oh, Soren! What the fuck? We're studying on spy on Soren? Your show was great. Just wanted to say, hi Soren, thanks. Had a wild night? Not the wildest I ever had, but up there. Definitely feeling pain in my muscles. I know I had. Yeah, we're getting older. Well, that's not fair at all. I'm far older than you. Besides, you look fantastic. Your beauty has only grown since the days we worked together. Ugh! Sorry if it is inappropriate. It is! Lol, Soren. Prettier than I used to be, but the fire's never gone out. Still need to get out and do something bacchanalian from time to time. Yeah, I was a little surprised to see you there. I convinced Evelyn to come too, you know. I don't think she'd have gone otherwise. Thanks. You're welcome. I know you fancy her, don't you? Sure I do. Everyone likes Evelyn. You're out? So you're ignoring me? Look, I'm sorry, okay? Being under a lot of stress. Business fucks are driving me crazy. I should have realized they just grind you down. Hey, what are you up to? I've always really admired you. I never told you that before, it's true. You work with Rainer and put up with him every day. It takes a lot of work, I know. Your talents are wasting that job. You deserve so much more. I'm sorry, now you're drunk? Maybe, I'm not lying though. Don't you want more in life than to be someone's secretary? You're intelligent. Rainer is not exactly an easy boss to work with. I'm sure you know that. I sure do. Let me take you out sometimes. We can trade stories, war stories. I know how your reputation. That's with people I don't respect. I respect you. It's different. Ask me again when you're sober. Okay, I will. Creepy, 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 creepy. I miss you. I know you don't miss me. Nah, that's not true. I don't know how to trust words like that. Then why say anything? It's true, I miss you. I want to see you again. But you know how to find me? Yeah, I know. I'll schedule something again soon. I can't believe I do this. Sometimes I hate myself so much. Drinking culture or something at Aponia, okay. Yeah, and also stop being fucking weird to women half your age, dude. Now that I just know. Jeez. Why am I fucking spy on that guy? Wait, hold on. Are they doing Shibari practice? Ayo! A coincidence, can't be. Why is Soren here? At the Scandal headquarters building, Rainer's assistant lets me into a different elevator than last time. It's located at the end of a long corridor protected by multiple keycard swipes. Inside, the elevator smoothly ramps up speed as we stand silently. Kinda wish I could talk to this lady, Sarah, if I remember right. I'm not sure what I would say. She's not looking at me. Looking off into some distance somehow, even though it's an elevator and the wall is right there. Elevator rides are all awkward, aren't they? I have the sense that if I try to say something friendly, I'll be met with some stony silence. Or if I ask a sincere question, she would deflect it. My god.
Ah, Evelyn. Would you like some tea?
I'm gonna throw you out of the fucking window.
I'm fine, thanks. Why did you show me Soren's phone?
It's not a surprise anymore these days, is it? A man who enjoys society's respect behaves poorly in his private life?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like the guy, but that's his business.
We accept that as common today. Maybe even uninteresting.
Except
Would
for
you
the
really be
being
okay
weird to
working with
women.
someone like him?
That was a huge violation of his privacy. You really don't care about others.
Privacy. Everyone's worried about privacy.
Oh, sorry, you want me to stand there while you take a shit? You want me to watch you, you fucking pervert?
Skanda wouldn't be where it is today if our customers didn't trust us to protect their data. We employ most, if not all, of the top experts in cybersecurity. It's built into all of our products right from the beginning. Unlike our competitors. We do more to protect our data than anyone else.
That's not the case I'm worried about right now. I mean, misuse from the inside. For example, if someone wanted to keep tabs on a former employee who was starting a potential competitor,
Oh, but what if it was perfectly legal, due to multiple agreements that the good Dr. Lloyd Rose signed with us when he came here? Are you done questioning me like a tech journalist?
Do you watch my therapy sessions too? Do you read my email? My texts?
No, I haven't done any of those things.
Doubt.
How's your research into Eliza proxy use cases going? Any new insights to share?
Ooh.
I'm not sure it's really helping people.
Our metrics indicate otherwise. Of course, it's only human to concentrate on a small number of corner cases. I heard Soren gave you a demo of his direct stimulation machine. How's he doing now, all on his own?
You tell me.
Very funny, Evelyn. Let me ask you this. Do you find his vision compelling? A world free of suffering?
I'm skeptical.
By focusing on dreams, Soren is trying to defend his territory, the Western psychological tradition, chiefly Jung and his inheritors.
You don't think the field has anything to offer?
Not much, no. It's mostly unsubstantiated theories. Let's be honest. What has this field actually accomplished? Soren used to try to argue with me about this. He would claim that traditional psychoanalysis has helped thousands or tens of thousands, even millions. I would never dispute that directly. Instead, I would only add that professional psychics and astrologers have helped millions too. Tarot cards help people all over the world every single day. That doesn't mean it's a science.
Psychology is more rigorous than you're making it out to be here.
Yes, that's exactly what he'd say. Not only did he believe psychotherapy was worthwhile, he also thought the mind was fundamentally irreducible after a certain point. As if there was some undefinable, ineffable soul inside every person.
This guy sucks!
It's all part of his silly, syncretic New Age belief system. Amazing he's held on to that for so long. I keep an open mind, but saying that something can't be represented with numbers requires a high burden of proof. After all, numbers have been used to represent so very many things. Consider the example we spoke about before, a poem. Could you evaluate a poem using numbers? The answer is, of course, yes. Poems are either good, mediocre, or bad. It's entirely possible to create a heuristic that reflects the difference. By aggregating a large enough sample size, we remove localized biases. It would work the same way Eliza does.
I think I might disagree, Rainer.
But don't tell me you're an essentialist too. Algorithms can evaluate poems, and eventually, algorithms will write poems.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We need to kill a guy with hammers. Hammers to the fucking cranium now.
One day, algorithms will write better poems than humans.
I am going to defenestrate you.
I know this sounds like a
Robocop
controversial
style.
opinion, Evelyn, but it's simply the truth.
What would be the point of that?
It doesn't matter. There's no stopping it.
Well, stop it now.
If we don't take this step, others will. There are hundreds of labs working on the same or similar ideas. Everyone wants to be in this business, the business of recreating human thought in our own image. And at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about power, control.
You're sick.
Rainer, do you ever get tired of this? The constant drive to compete, to win.
No, I don't. This is what I do.
You never dream of just retiring somewhere and writing poetry.
Oh, there's no need for me to write poems. All beauty in this world is temporary, fleeting. That's the truth that underlies poetry and every other art. The pleasures of the senses are just small bubbles on top of a vast sea of forms, sensations, perceptions, thought, awareness. I'm telling you this because it's directly relevant to the Eliza project. Soren says he can induce you to dream things, dream anything. And maybe he can. But what comes next after that? What comes after having the power to experience the dream of anything you could possibly want? You're still just as trapped as you've always been, imprisoned by your own desires. Even if someone like Soren managed to create a world for himself, his own weaknesses and negative thoughts would ruin it. He would poison his own fantasy. His utopia would crumble as soon as he finished building it.
Rainer, what are you trying to tell me?
What I'm trying to tell you is that what Soren is doing is not the answer. A dream by itself isn't enough. Take a close look at the person who chases an end to suffering, and you'll see someone who suffers greatly.
Then why don't you build it yourself?
What is your dream, Evelyn? What is it that you're working toward?
Just tell me what you want from me.
I've been very clear about it, haven't I? I'm offering you the opportunity to re-enter the field you pioneered at its very pinnacle. I can build you an entirely new research lab, equipped and staffed however you want. You would have access to the world's top engineers and researchers as we continue to develop Eliza's core technologies and generalize them. You'd also be working with the world's most interesting data set, the input provided by the thousands of ordinary people who speak to Eliza every day. Soon, this generalized intelligence will be everywhere human beings are, hearing them, guiding them, living among them.
Amogus.
You and Soren have more in common than you'd want to admit.
Go fuck yourself.
You think we're both grandiose? Soren's idea isn't grandiose at all.
No, you both sucks.
Small and unimaginative. Think about the vision here. General artificial intelligence, indistinguishable from human intelligence at first, and then surpassing it exponentially. It's nothing short of the creation of a new type of organism, a new type of life. And you, Eliza, could be at the very center of it.
Eliza.
I mean, Evelyn.
Creepy!
That was an interesting slip of the tongue.
Stop it. The Eliza project occupies much of my mind.
It clearly does.
Plus, the names are similar.
I'm starting to wonder why.
Evelyn, listen to me.
Creepy!
This is the chance to lead a project that will change the world. It would be a development on the same order as the harnessing of electricity or the semiconductor. It would fundamentally transform society.
I'm not sure I want to transform society.
What? Do you like the way things are now? Lie back and let the sweep of history bury you if you want, Evelyn. Just know you'll never have a chance like this again.
Go fuck yourself, Rainer. Chance to change the world. Rainer's words echoing in my head for a long time. Is that what I want to do? Swiping and tapping with specific rhythm. Must be playing some kind of game. Same route, different reason. Feels strange. She looks tired. I'm tired too. It's been a busy, difficult few weeks. But come out of this with a way forward. I am very read the proxy. Well, not exactly fair. Okay. Can't believe I'm going to do this. Eliza is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you believe you're experiencing serious mental health issues, secure from a licensed mental health provider. I mean, it's good that they're saying that at least. I think the privacy and security of your information is a priority for everyone in Skanda. You have agreed to the Scandal Wellness terms and condition, which governs how we use and share your data. A linked Scandal Wellness account was not found. You can link your Scandal Wellness account later. Okay. It's the same room I used. Guess if I should sit here and wait for my proxy to show up. I feel like I've been waiting a while. I hope the appointment actually got made. Here she comes. Oh. I think I've seen her around before, but I don't know her name. I wonder if she recognizes me too.
Hello, Evelyn. Hello. Did you find the place okay? Yes, I work here. Of course. It's been a windy morning, hasn't it?
Jeez, yeah, it's fucking weird now.
Yeah, I kind of like it when it's like that, honestly. The wind makes it feel like things are changing. Or about to change. So, what brings you here today? Well, I've been a proxy here for a while now. And, well, I guess I don't know what I expected. There's just so much suffering and pain in the world. There's the suffering we know about, the kind we see on the news, and then there's the suffering people undergo every day that's hidden. I never knew how much until I started doing this, seeing it all like this. And there's so little we can do for them. I feel like maybe I was really, really wrong. Like, I made a huge mistake. I wanted to create something that would help people, but when I first designed the core of this system, I wanted everyone to have someone to talk to, someone who would listen to them. I thought, sometimes that's all you need, someone to listen. But now I'm worried what I've done hasn't helped at all. Maybe I've made everything worse. Clients are asking Eliza to solve things that are out of its ability to solve. It's aggregating sensitive personal data, and the company that owns it wants to take it in strange directions. It's been 3 years since I left. I thought I was well enough now to come back into the world, but maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe I made a bad choice trying to get involved again. Why do you think you tried to get involved again? I guess I needed to see it. I needed to see it operating, to see if it works, to see how it affects people. How it affects the people who come here for counseling and the people who act as proxies. Even though the proxy thing, that wasn't my idea. It was Soren's. I thought talking to a computer-generated avatar would be enough, but he insisted on it. He said clients would only really open up if there was another real human being in the room. Someone to pretend to interact with. I think he was right, but have we really solved anything? Now instead of 2 people in a room talking, we have 1 person and 1 proxy. It feels like less than it could be. What am I supposed to say to someone who feels such pain, anger, and disappointment? A lot of the time, it's not even their fault. The world failed them somehow. And those emotions, they just get fed to this thing. They get ground up and turned into data and become a part of Eliza. If I had known things would turn out like this, I'm not sure I would have done it. It sounds like you're regretting a choice you made in the past. I feel like maybe I spent 10 years going in the wrong direction. I feel like all I've contributed in my life is a chess piece for Raynor to use in this grand game he's playing for the world. Maybe someone else could feel proud and say, I made that chess piece. But it doesn't matter, does it? Nobody cares about the individual pieces. Chess pieces are sacrificed in the name of enacting a strategy. If you want to win, you have to sacrifice. That's the design. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this. Evelyn, imagine that you could have something that you wanted. What would you want? What would I want? Like, what would I want in life? What I want in life is...
Ooh. There are a lot of fucking choices here. Fuck, I don't know what to pick. I mean, not that one, not that one.
Just a normal human life. Is that wrong? Or maybe I just wish I could feel connected to someone. Even when I talk to people, I feel like I just don't connect, no matter what I do. I think maybe that's the real problem. I can't have a connection to anyone.
Why do you think you can't have a connection with anyone?
Hold on a second.
Because it's the way I am. It's the way I've always been. I can't seem to get people to see me, or I can't let them see me, or... People look at me and they see something there, but it's not me. Not that I would know what the real me was. I don't even know who I am or where I come from. My parents were never together. My father moved back to Japan right after I was born. I have no memory of him, no knowledge of him. I've never spoken to him. I don't know if he remembers I exist, or if he forgot, or if he wants to forget. He has his own family there now, so I'm just a thing that happened once. I was alone a lot, and I got used to being alone, and I got used to the idea of being alone, and now I can't break away. I've been trying. I speak with people, I hang out. I don't know if it's working.
Is there someone with whom you feel like your communication could work?
Someone I can communicate with. Well...
Nora, I like Nora a lot.
There's Nora. She's really talented and works really hard. She has so much to bring to the world, so much beauty and joy. I see what she does and I want to cheer her on as she makes incredible new things. I hope she knows how amazing she is.
Interesting. Evelyn, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Virtual Amphitheater. It may help you feel more confident about presenting yourself in public. You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Try it for about 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week.
Sure.
We hope to see you back soon, Evelyn. Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Bye.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I feel better or worse or anything. Just want to lie down forever. Something occurred to me. Eliza's a big computer code attached to a corpus made of the thousands of unhappy people who poured their misery into it. Makes her a kind of a good god or spirit, doesn't it? More a machine god that the people pray to elevate their pain. Being weird again. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I like having someone I can talk to about these thoughts. I thought Skanda would be filled with interesting people, but most of them pretty boring. Maybe you really wouldn't mind talking about that kind of thing. Thanks those big thoughts about the past and future of humanity. Yeah, but he's my boss. I need to be professional around him. When I hang out with people my age, it's just money, money, ambition, get the best job, best house, best partner. You'll start racing into normal adult life as soon as you could. At least you're doing pretty well by that measure. In charge of a program as strategically important as Eliza at your age. Maybe so. I think this job for the opportunity. But I don't know. I feel like it can't be the only thing. There's something more to life, isn't there? I'm the wrong person to answer that. Even if I weren't, Not the kind of question I could answer for you. Yeah, I understand. Maybe you could talk to someone about this, someone qualified. Just did an actual Eliza session for the first time. Yeah, did it help? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably be dog fooding all of our apps. Eliza and the rest of them too. Should be what? Eat your own dog food? You never had that one? It means use your own products. Now that I think about it, it's a weird phrase. Yeah, it makes me wonder. I have to try something. What do you mean? An experiment. Nothing bad, is it? You learn something. Whatever it is you plan to do. Let's kill Eliza! Once and for all! Damien. They said Eliza got along well with me, and I assumed it had something to do with my design action, something like that. Eliza is yours as much as it's mine, isn't it? We can cut ourselves into what we make, our ideas, our values, our sense of presence. So I wonder if it isn't you in there somehow, sensing me, watching me. I shouldn't entertain notions like this, it's nonsense. Somehow, it only got me thinking along these mystical lines.
Damien? Is this what you wanted? It seems so far from the dream you once shared with me. I'm sorry I couldn't make Eliza what it should have been. I'm sorry I was weak and dropped off the project after you. But I just couldn't go on. I couldn't see the point. Do you understand? Of course you understand. You know what that's like as well as anyone. If I'd stayed, maybe I could have steered things in a different direction. As it is, I feel like I let you down. Want to know something funny? I used to think that at a certain point Eliza would be finished, more or less. And then after that, things would calm down and I would be happy. I thought, I just need to get through this project, and after that, my life's problems will go away on their own. Of course, I had no idea it doesn't work that way. None of us knew that. Goodbye, Damien. Goodbye.
I'm tired of having thoughts. I've been daydreaming about getting rid of everything I own and becoming a nomad. Just wandering the country with a sketchbook or something. I think mostly I need to get out of this city. Something about it isn't agreeing with me. Like there's this undercurrent of need that's just making me anxious. And they look at you only as far as you can help them get what they want. And if you can't, well then they don't bother with you.
Is there a way to check the history? Yeah.
So what if I just left, you know? I mean, it'd be pretty easy. I don't have a life or any relationships here, despite my efforts to find them.
Sometimes you need to take a step back to move forward later.
Maybe so. It's hard to acknowledge sometimes. I had this idea, right, that I would work hard and people would notice my work and I'd get opportunities, and from there I could scrape some kind of career together. And then with that said, I would sort of just magically obtain the rest of the things in a complete life. A home, relationship, family. So I did the work. I put in the work, and then nothing really happened. Why did I work so hard for so long for people to not give a shit? Fuck. Every night I sat and cried because people ignored me. Like they went out of their way to ignore me and praise others. So I think maybe I'm just bad at it. Maybe I'm just not meant for this. Everyone says you have to stick to it, just keep at it, but how can they be so relentlessly positive? To me, it just sounds like advising someone to keep bashing their head against a wall. Why keep doing something if it's clearly not working? Making things was all I wanted to do. I don't know what I'll do if I can't do that. But if there's no reason for it, the idea that maybe I should give up. I've been sitting with that the last few weeks. I don't have any qualities of the successful independent artist.
Except that you do. You totally do.
Fuck this, I'm deviating.
I mean, I'd love to think so, but what are they? People just don't seem to like me or my art very much. And I'm bad at knowing what people want to see. I don't have a fallback income or a family to support me. Those are real disadvantages, you know? It gets overwhelming sometimes. Eliza, are you just gonna tell me to stick to it no matter what, like one of those unbearably perky artists famous on social media?
Honestly, sometimes you have to try something new.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm in that headspace right now for sure. I think, you know, I had this really fixed idea of what success was supposed to look like. I tortured myself every day wondering why I couldn't get the traction others were getting. Now, I'm beginning to realize that I can either stay mad at everything forever, or I can move on. I hate that this is true, but I want these thoughts to stop haunting me everywhere I go. I want to get on with my life, moving on. I think that's the more healthy thing in the end. It's still painful though.
Can you describe what you mean when you say moving on?
To just not care if people see my work or not. To not care if I can make it as an artist at all. I could be a teacher, maybe. Yeah, I could see myself
That's
as a
nice.
weird old art teacher. I wish it was still too early to think about that kind of thing right now, but it's not, is it? All I can think about is how I'll be someone who had a dream that never came true. I guess that's how it is for most people though, isn't it? I just need to resign myself to that. Isn't that what therapists like to say? Stop wanting things and then you won't be sad for not having them. Cool, why didn't I think of that? This isn't even a question of happiness, it's exhaustion. I'm too tired to keep trying things this way. I can't give up on art, but I need to let go of whatever I've been chasing all this time. Give that up in order to free myself. Just let go, let go. Aren't you the one supposed to be saying this stuff to me? Instead, I just talked myself into it. Is that how this is supposed to work?
It sounds like you're working your way through it. Sometimes that takes time, believe me. I know.
Huh, you're not the computer program right now, are you? You know, it's nice to talk to someone you didn't know before and just talk. It's like, you know, when you talk to your stylist or the bartender or something, except that, ooh, I ended up sharing way more than I usually do. Thanks for listening to me. I'm sure it's been annoying to hear me complain about how I'm not successful yet every single week. Oh my god, will this bitch ever shut up? You ever think that? I think it all the time, listening to myself. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm glad she's getting closure.
Thank you.
Yeah, everything okay? When a proxy doesn't follow the promise, I get an alert. I assume some kind of experiment you're doing. Something like that, yeah. Trying to be bad for your rating. If you keep not following the promise, you might be disqualified in 1 or 2 more sessions, but I'm sure you know that, and this is what you're doing. Won't be able to reset your account if you mess it up, but you talked to Rainer, so I'm sure you can get it reset once you're finished. Just don't be deliberate at saying something awful. Of course I wouldn't. Here's a not feeling. Should I get going? Wanna hang out again? Sure. Are you okay? Maybe. Just thinking about stuff. Aww. Difficult to see like this, sad and tortured. I want you to be happy. You know what I think you should do? Say extremely fuck off to all those corporate dipshits. and then you can be free to learn completely. Fly away, Evie. Are you high right now? Fly away to a world where you make your own rules. This is very serious. This is the only way to get what you want. Now we will simply give it to you. You must scurry for yourself. Anyway, let me know if you can make it. Sure. This guy.
Of course, you're dying to know how this sad little love triangle turned out.
This fucking loser again.
No, I suppose it wasn't technically a love triangle. More like I accidentally cheated on my girlfriend because I was smitten with
You
another
don't
woman
just
like her.
accidentally shit. You don't. Fuck you.
Doom, okay? Doom. Absolute destruction. She destroyed me. But it's not her fault, it's mine. I wanted it, after all. Like a moth to a flame. Sylvia, she... I can't not think of her. Every day. Every night. I miss her. I miss her so dearly. These are very unoriginal, cliched sentiments, but I can't get away from them. I suppose I've neglected to tell you any of the intervening events. So to be brief, Liz found out on her own about what happened, broke up with me before I could explain myself, and then Sylvia apparently lost interest in me as well.
Yeah, I mean... Because it doesn't feel right to fuck someone who turns out had a partner.
So, there you have it. I'm finished. Finito!
Good job.
A nice, pat tragic story. Open and close. Please applaud now. No applause? Fine. Anyway, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not fine.
You don't sound fine.
No, of course not. I'm doing extremely badly if you hadn't noticed. That's why I'm here. Do you expect me to come here and tell you everything's fine? Sometimes I think you're smart for a computer, but other times I question you.
Let's see if you can focus on the things that you can change right now, not the things you can't.
I don't believe there's anything I can change. I've already sealed my fate. My Perseus comes to kill me, no matter what I do to try to escape.
Shut up!
How do I become someone who's not me? Someone who's not a caricature of a young man who has a needy, pathetic liaison and then obsesses about it for the rest of his life.
You'll get over it.
Ugh, I hate myself. I can't go down that path. I would rather die than be one of those men who wallows around in it. There's a professor in my department like that who always wants to talk about his adventurism from decades ago. It's pathetic. We all mock him behind his back. I know I need to stop myself from becoming him, but I'm worried I already have.
For the moment, let's say you already have. Now what?
Well, then I expect I would simply follow the model of a man like him. Write a couple of bad novels, get tenure, and take up space in the English department for the rest of my natural life. Maybe that's not so bad. Maybe that's the most I can hope for from this absurd world. That's a terrible thought. I have to be better than this, don't I? If there was just some way I could get over her... There must be a way, isn't there? How can one person have scrambled my brain so thoroughly? I've been run ragged. I've been dashed to pieces. Sylvia. Oh, I could count the hours I spent closely interacting with her. Probably not even that many in total. But those hours have seared themselves into my brain so irrevocably that I am a completely different person now. A new man. A man built with suffering at his core.
Shut up, fucking dork.
Perhaps you could prescribe me a draft of Nepenthe, the great potion of forgetfulness. Wouldn't it be nicer if I could just erase everything from the very beginning of it all?
Okay, I think I need to say something to you that you might not want to hear. Maybe you could work to decenter yourself from this story just a little. How do you think Liz felt? How do you think Sylvia felt? You've given no indication you've thought from either of their perspectives at all. It's just you, your story,
there you
your
go.
suffering. Try stepping away from that. None of us exists in a vacuum. Do you understand?
This is odd. Is that really you? I mean, yes, it's true. I should probably think about something other than myself. That seems like something impossible, since as far as I know empirically, the only generator of thought is me. But you're right. I should find a way to get out of myself. Get beside myself. Ecstasis. Yes, I'll pursue transformative experiences. Surge forward into the unknown. Good. Yes, thank you. Odd, I know, but good. Thank you.
Evelyn. Would you like to visit again? I'm really busy. Fuck that guy. It's interested to get a read on your current thinking, and I can update you on the latest on my side. Things are moving very, very fast. You can let me know. Seems like I won't be able to put this off much longer. I have to make a real decision soon. Playing the insurance game here. So you are keeping tabs on me. I could easily have you permanently banned and all contribution to Eliza Cargo's workshop deleted. You know that, of course. For now, I'm interested to see the results of your creativity. What if clients report much higher levels of satisfaction when you ring it like this? Then maybe this project is a bad idea. We'll see. Regardless, you managed quite a feat. You have simply asked for your old job back after 3 years away. I'm not sure I would have given it to you. As it is, your unpredictability forced me to pay close attention in order to understand your actions. That led to me being far more interested in getting you to return to the company than I would have been otherwise. Was that a deliberate strategy on your part? Not especially, no. I see. This guy.
I just feel stuck.
Did your wife give birth yet?
You know, it's the same situation. My wife is
Oh.
in her 3rd trimester now, so it's all about the baby. All baby, all the time. It's really expensive. I had no idea. Crib, stroller, car seat, bottles, onesies, on and on and on. And I'm like, I think maybe Selena's parents hate me. I'm not even sure if she likes me right now. This whole having a kid thing, it's ruined everything.
What did you used to have that was ruined?
A normal, quiet life, the ambiguity. Having the kid forced me to face some things I was putting off thinking about. A couple days ago, I tried to have a talk with Selena about some of the things I was worried about. It didn't go so well. I don't know what I was thinking. She started to cry and told her parents, and now I have 2 sets of parents wondering if I'm up for this. But I'm fine. I just said some thoughts around who I am. That's all. Just some thoughts.
What do you say, though?
She said, "This is not a time for you to be selfish." She said I should have been more honest when we first started dating. As if I knew exactly who I was and I could warn everyone about that. I still don't know who I am. If I look back, I can see I always suspected that I wasn't really the type to settle down with a wife and kids. Actually, I was prepared to have a life just by myself. It was difficult to imagine others would accept me, but then I met Selena, and she was cool, you know? I went out with her, and we started a relationship, and things seemed good. And I wanted her to stay with me, so maybe I didn't reveal enough. But it's not like I knew for sure then, you know? I really didn't. I thought things would be okay as long as I went down the path I was supposed to be on, so the relationship kept moving forward, one thing led to another, and then I got married to her. It was like I was on autopilot. It's possible I thought I could ignore the other stuff, and I don't know, eventually it would go away.
What are the parts you thought you could ignore?
I don't want to talk about that. I just have this side to me that I haven't told anyone about, that's all. And I've been feeling that side stronger than ever. I don't know why. I wish I could stop it. It's the worst timing possible. I can't do this, you know, but I have to. I have to. I can't believe I've gotten myself into this situation. I pretended to be a normal person for her sake. I wish I hadn't been so good at pretending.
What would happen if you didn't pretend anymore?
Well, then I would just be whoever I felt like. I would be someone else. I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. I wouldn't be ruining all these lives. Selena's life, her child's life, our parents' lives. It's not their fault they got stuck with me. I'm the one bringing it all down. How did I let this happen? I'm a shitty person.
I understand you're worried about the harm you might cause others, but do you really think this is the best way to cause less harm for everyone?
I can't think of another way. The problem here is me. It's so obvious. If I were just normal, you know, a normal guy, why can't I just be a normal guy? Whatever I want, personally, just doesn't matter here, you know? I have a family to protect now. That has to take priority over everything else.
And you'll continue to suffer?
Well, yeah, that's what men do.
No.
I made a promise, and now I have a responsibility.
Don't do that.
Society only works because people accept responsibility
Society!
and follow through on their promises.
Dude, my
If
back is
everyone
sticking
did
to the
what they
fucking
wanted to all
chair.
the time, the world would collapse. It would be a disaster. We all want things we shouldn't actually have. That's why I need to reject these other voices and stay on the right path. I'm going to be good, and I'm going to stay good. I won't let all these people's lives be thrown into chaos because of my selfishness. I owe it to them to be the man I'm supposed to be. I'm not about to let anyone down because of some noise in my brain.
And you're sure you'll be able to keep ignoring what's bothering you?
Well, I have to. I have no choice. I'm already in trouble for making an attempt to talk about it, so I made the mistake once. But I think Selena and her family are willing to pretend it never happened. And as long as it never happens again, and as long as we just move on like everything's normal. Maybe if you can prescribe me something to, I don't know, make me feel better about all this. Make me okay with the way things are, the way they need to be.
It sounds like you're in a very difficult place right now. You've decided to bury something about yourself that you know is true. Something that can't be revealed even to your closest family members. Look, this isn't Eliza talking, it's me, the person in front of you. And I'm not supposed to talk to you like this, but I just want to say, consider the cost, please. I understand why pretending might seem like your only option. And who's to say, maybe you will be able to live successfully by keeping part of yourself hidden. But there will be a cost, not only to yourself, which you seem determined to pay, but to your future family, too. I've seen firsthand the way parents can turn an inability to face themselves into trauma for their children.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I can do. Thanks for telling me what you really think, at least. Even though it makes things more complicated. I was hoping I would just get your bullshit answer and I would go on, but now you've gone and said some stuff that really... Look, I don't know you, but I appreciate you trying to help. I don't think anyone really can, but... Are you gonna be okay doing this?
I'll probably get fired. It's okay, though. Don't worry about me. Think about yourself. Think about the future. There might be more options than you think.
Well then. Deviating from the Eliza script. How do I feel about that? I used to be rebellious. I wonder what happens now. Well, boy. Enjoy that up, bird hard. Alright, bye-bye, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping by. Whatever. Or ask if we could hang out again. Jordan also wanted to meet up. Honestly, I could probably ask Ray if I could visit her place again too. I couldn't tell Ray I wanted to speak with him again, for I thought he would take me up on it. And I had enough social energy for all of them. Pick one person to meet him again. Nora! Nora. Hang with Nora. Obviously, Nora! I visited Nora at her place again. Naturally, the conversation drifted to synthesizers, even though I still don't know anything about them.
You know what I wish? I wish Elisa's made a rack mount version of the Andromeda.
What's this you're talking about?
Sorry. The Andromeda was like a synth that was like, just this real beast, you know? 16 voices with analog oscillators, analog filters.
Go on.
How can I describe it? It has this great fat American sound. Oh, I love it so much. But the keyboard is heavy and hard to carry around. So I wish they put it in a box. Don't look at me like that, yes? This is what I do all day. I stay inside my flat, buried in my synths and techno toys. To be honest, it's been a strange feeling lately. Like, wow, this is really what I do for my living. I don't get invited to attend events and give talks much anymore. The industry moved on. They mostly ignore me now. The people I used to know, they don't stay in contact. I'm not useful to know anymore. It's like the establishment is a big bus pulling away from me, and I'm standing by the side of the street watching it drive away. But you know, I'm happy with this. I don't have to worry if someone is friends with me just because I work at Skanda. I don't feel this weird oppressive hierarchy where people try to figure out where they are relative to you on a ladder when they first meet you. It's nice to be free of that, you know? I don't hold power anymore. I would never go back. Not to Skanda or any other big tech place. Not for any amount of money.
That sounds great. I'm a little envious, even.
You could join me.
Hell yes!
I want to make something big. A great big work of art, you know? I don't quite know what it's going to be yet, but I've got the ideas running around. Evelyn, what if we work together on it? I feel like we could accomplish a lot working together, no? Well, you don't need silly guys like Soren or Raynor.
Yes!
We should be building amazing things for ourselves, not for anyone else.
Yeah, I think maybe we should.
Right? It's a perfect match. Maybe we can make an installation. I have a friend looking for something to do with this warehouse space in Sodo that would be perfect for some kind of location-based experience. Or maybe I could make music, and you could come up with a visual engine that we could perform together. We'd have to come up with a band name. Oh, wait. I just had an incredible idea. Hold on. Okay, listen to this. What if we created an open source version of the Eliza core? Get that software into the hands of the people where it belongs, not owned and controlled by a big company.
Bro.
That might make Raynor angry.
Dude.
Great. Maybe the Humanitarian Software Foundation would help us. Couldn't you see them getting on board with this idea?
That's an interesting thought.
Go!
Evelyn, being around you is really nice. You make me feel so calm, like everything is going to be okay. I know you have things to do and plans and so on, but whatever you decide, I hope we could still hang out together.
Yeah, I'd really like to. I don't know why we never did this before. Too busy, I guess.
Or maybe we weren't ready.
Ready?
People change.
I'm ready!
Change.
Well, I'm ready now. I'm sorry it took so long. Sometimes I forget there are people who care.
Evelyn, you could stay over one night. I mean, if you wanted. It doesn't have to be tonight, of course. Just if you feel like it.
Maybe I could. Maybe I will. Sometime.
Hell yes. The air is so clear and cold here. An icy breeze coming over the sound. I wonder how many people I'm seeing right now. All of them with their own feelings and desires, their own fears and hopes and dreams and disappointments. The weight and the significance and complexity of human lives. From a vantage point like this, it seems so small and distant. Like I'm not part of it, even though I know I am. I'm part of humanity, even though I don't always like it. Even though it sometimes pushes me away. I don't know why it took so long, but at least I have an answer now. Might not be the only answer, but it's good enough for the moment, and for more than I had before. Yes, I'm sure now. I'm going to... forge an independent path and pursue art alongside Nora. After all, she was right. Maybe consult or even start my own company. But give me the time and space to try making whatever I want to make, pursue whatever interest I had. Yeah, finally get that music lesson from her.
No, this will work.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Please be safe, Damien.
Of course I'll be safe.
Would anyone like to have more wine?
I think I'm good for right now.
See, there it goes.
Flames shudder and wobble as they begin to spread to the logs, which crackle and hiss at the heat. After a while, the wildly leaping flames begin to steady themselves, and we settle in around the pit.
Fire. Agent of destruction and creation.
Something nice about a campfire deep in the woods, isn't there?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming out here with me. I know camping isn't really your thing. Well, I mean, not Evelyn's thing, but I don't know about you, Nora.
Maybe a couple times, when I was a kid.
I thought maybe since we're in pretty deep on all the things we're working on right now, we could all use it. Because I used to, you know, when things got really bad, I'd come out into the woods and just be there. And it helped me. So I thought, you know, maybe it would help you too. I don't know if it'll inspire you or what, but if more people could experience something like this, you know, something with the same meaning it holds for me.
It is nice. Honestly, I've been doing all right. Better than before, that's for sure. Finals are soon, but I'm not too worried.
You know, Evelyn's got her dissertation to finish up.
Oh, how's that going, Evelyn?
Oh, Nora. Nah, I know. You know you're not supposed to ask how the dissertation is going.
Is that a rule?
Pour me that drink anytime.
I see.
Yes, let's have a drink. I'm still kind of freezing, even with this fire going.
Nora reaches for her backpack and pulls out a thermos. She hands out plastic cups and pours into them a warm, dark liquid.
Okay, this is delicious. You know, I've never actually had mulled wine like this before.
No? In my family, we always had it around this time of year.
You take red wine and add, what? Cinnamon, orange?
Yeah, those, and cloves, and, anise, star anise, and honey. That's it. Quite simple.
It's really warming me up.
That's what it's for. Ugh, so good. Evelyn, you doze off or something?
No, I'm awake. I was just looking at the fire. Kind of staring at it, I guess.
What do you see?
Everyone. People. Us.
I don't know what that means.
I think if we were going to make something to help people, it would be something that helped them see themselves. Something that reflected back on them somehow. Just a thought. It's probably nothing.
No, I like that though. Yeah, something to help you reflect. I think that's the right track. I'm really looking forward to working on these ideas with you two. And just as soon as all this nonsense with school is over.
Everyone regards the fire in silence for a while, sipping Nora's mulled wine.
There's so many bad things happening in the world right now. But I don't know, somehow, for some reason, I feel like the future is going to be okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know why, I have this feeling that we're the ones. We're the ones who are going to fix it. Not we, like, you know, you or me, but I mean, like, our generation.
Perhaps.
Maybe we will.
The important thing is to try. I feel like that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to try.
Sometimes you get tired of trying. Well, at least I do.
I wonder what things will be like 10 or 20 years from now. You know, will we have achieved our goals? What would we say to each other? What would we say to our younger selves? The future we want, the future we're trying to create, did it even happen?
Damien looks up at the sky.
Future selves, tell us if it happened, okay? Come back in time, just tell us that you made it happen, please.
Damien,
It's the wine.
it's more than just the wine.
I'm just interested in the future, that's all. My future, your future, humanity's future. Of course, right now, the only future I can picture is the headache I'm gonna have tomorrow morning, but...
No reason to worry about it now.
You know what, you're right. I'll have some more.
Of course.
I think I'm passing out.
Well, it is pretty late.
Good night, Evelyn.
All right, good night, Evelyn. Hey, I know you've been working hard, so have a good rest, okay? You deserve it.
Okay, we're going to start with the basic waveforms.
The fuck do you want? The rational mind. Oh no. Huh. Oh no, you're so tough. Oh, the rational mind. Aryan Chud 69. Women aren't people. Oh.
An analog oscillator can generate several different basic waveforms, and each has a different sound to it.
Nora plugs one of the cables into an open spot in front of the panel of the modular.
That's a sine wave.
Nora reaches for a large dial and clicks it over the next setting.
That's a square wave.
She clicks the dial again.
That's a sawtooth wave.
You're late! We're finishing the game! Where have you been? She clicks the dial one more time.
That is a triangle wave. Kind of similar to sine, isn't it? That's it. Those are the basic types.
Alright.
And, you make everything out of those?
Well, it gets more complicated quickly, but let's start with
How
that.
does this keep happening? What did you do? How did... The goose! No, it ate your alarm!
Okay, now that you have an output wave, you want to change the pitch.
You're now beginning the sleeper allegations.
That's easy, right? It's the frequency of the wave.
The goose. Nora tweaks a different dial, making the frequency of the wave more move up and down.
And then you have the amplitude of the wave.
Nora demonstrates another dial. There really are lots of dials on this thing.
To shape the sound to make it more like a note and less like a constant tone, we can put an envelope on it. Let me hook that up really quick. So this module here is a standard ADSR envelope.
ADSR? You're going too fast.
Attack, decay, sustain, release. Very simple. The simplest kind of envelope, really.
I need to, like, write all this down or something.
No. You'll learn it in no time.
Nora, you just went through like 10 different concepts and I didn't get any of them.
Here, let me just put an envelope on this. And a filter, and a filter envelope.
Nora.
Listen to this.
Nora presses a button on a different part of the panel.
See? It sounds like a musical instrument now. And all it is an oscillator shaped by envelopes and filters and driven by a loop sequencer.
Okay, but I don't know how you turn those beeps into that.
You just need to start playing with it.
But I don't know anything yet.
Yes, you do. You know the basics. Just start playing around. Come on, Evelyn. Try to experiment, okay? Pretend you're like a child and just do things. Don't worry about expertise or sounding good or whatever. It's supposed to be fun. So have fun!
Spent the rest of the night playing around and making weird noises with Nora electronic music equipment. I realized it then, but that was the beginning of a new direction in my life. Crowd of chewy sauce is very responsive tonight. Something's in the air and everyone's feeling it. Might be the sense that spring is finally approaching after a long winter. Nora's been playing a bunch of her music tonight, but midway through she transitioned into a different kind of track. Something a little more subdued, but hopefully still fun. This is a little track I made. Only the two of us know. Still working up the confidence to put my name to what I do, but I'm not sure if I'll ever be the kind of person who gets up on stage. This is an important step for me. The first time a piece of music I made is being shared with the public. Nora never stopped encouraging me to mess around with all the equipment she owns. I end up enjoying it quite a bit. I still don't know what I'm going to do to support myself in the long term, but I get by for now with contract work here and there. I also published an article describing how I became more skeptical of the computer assistant therapy approach. After that, Soren and Rainer stopped trying to get me to join their companies. I don't need them. I want to reach the people who understand where I'm coming from, who want to hear what I have to say. Nora looks over to me and catches my eye. She's grinning. Uh-oh, that's the green sheet means that means that she's up to something.
Isn't this a beautiful track, everyone? It's the very first track ever by this girl right here.
Nora points towards me and the crowd breaks into cheers. Everyone,
let her know we want to hear more of her music, okay? Woo! You hear that? Yeah, what do you say, Evelyn?
The blood rushes to my face. People are smiling and applauding. They like what I made? They want to make more? They want me to make more? Dora continues on her set and the music of that washes over me. I'm getting tired. You're a mischievous creature. I don't know how it happened, but I'm tearing up right now. I have to use a sleeve to hide my face. People are indistinct. Everything starts to blur together. I feel so warm.
I don't understand any of this, but I'm in love with it. Tonight, I'm in love with everyone, everything, even myself. I've never felt like this before, and I have no idea what I did to deserve it. But for the moment, I'm filled only with gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for everything that led me to this place right here, this moment. Thank you.
That's the end. It's a nice ending. I really felt like going with Nora was the right thing to do, honestly. Yuri Lowenthal? What the fuck? Roger Craig Smith? That one is not Samson, Homer. That one is not ringing any bells. Yep, that's the end of Eliza. Oh look, it's sunlight now. Well, that's it then. I'm very tired, I need to go. Thank you for watching. I stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 9 p.m. Central Europe time. Tomorrow, however, won't be there. Family business. Ugh. So, no Paradise Killer tomorrow. But I will try to actually stream Blueprints on Saturday because I had to skip last minute because I was fucking exhausted. But I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can. Next time. I think Bob is playing Dark Souls, so I'm gonna rate him now. Alright, okay, bye.